Hi, my name is Pam Hunsinger, currently in North Carolina, USA. I live the camper road life with my husband and 2 children. My husband and I are both self-employed entrepreneurs. If I have to give myself a label, I suppose what I would call myself, or what I do call myself, is a singing soul therapist. First and foremost, I am a mom and a wife, but I am a singing soul therapist, and I am of service to my brothers and sisters and the collective. I have a plethora of healing modality certifications. I won't list them all because I really have been a seeker and I went very deep in getting knowledge and gaining knowledge. And the more I learned, the more I had to unlearn. I have struggled on my own personal healing evolutional journey with my brain and the battle that goes on with my survival brain for a very, very long time, seemingly as long as I can remember. All I've ever wanted to experience is quiet in my head. I didn't know what it was like to hear nothing, to hear silence in my mind, because it seems like there's been this battle in my brain my entire life. Even with all of my practices, my knowledge, my wisdom, going within, the fact that I am a psychic medium, I am an empath, I am an intuitive reader, I am, the list goes on, I'm a Reiki master. I do it all. I do meditation, I run every day, I exercise, I do yoga, I write, I journal, I'm creative, I do make my own jewelry, I do it all. But what I was experiencing is before LMA was that I was still not able to find silence and peace and quiet inside of my brain. I was still not able to silence this inner bully and not believe the things that I was hearing and experiencing. I kept trying to integrate and blend the dark with the light, if you will, the inner child, the wounds, I've done the healing. I have done more work than most when it comes to healing and self-mastery. But I was having a day, what I call a day of riding the emotional wave, and I had stumbled upon Tim's ad. I was in a place where I was still feeling kind of desperate and just feeling like, am I ever going to get to a place where I understand why this battle ceases to exist and why I can't find silence? And then I found LMA and Tim Han. And I will say that I do feel like a little, the knowledge and wisdom that I had prior really helped me to stay committed, because this is no joke. You have to be committed to wanting to change and be better. And if you are, this course is for you, because the tools that Tim hands you are infallible if you are willing to work with them and use them and stay committed to yourself. All of the things that I wasn't getting, all of the things that my brain I still wasn't quite understanding, it was keeping me miserable. Tim talks about survival brain. We have brains that are designed for an era that no longer exists. Mind-blowing. That's just a piece of the things that started to make sense for me. But the main thing for me is I'm trying to wrap this up. There's just so much to say, but the main thing for me that I really took away from LMA was the one thing that I've never experienced, that I've always wanted to experience in my life. Tim Han helped me find a roadmap of my own personal way to put it together. He hands you tools that you can modify and make your own. And I found silence. For the first time in almost 40 years, I now know how to find and create silence in my brain. I have found integration. I have found love for myself that I just wasn't seeming to get in everything else that I was doing. And I'm forever grateful for LMA. It has been so transformative, and the tools, again, are just, you cannot fail. And there is no failing. There's only winning or learning. And if there's one thing that I definitely learned too, is that time is the only currency that matters. And I would have paid 10 times over for this course. And I would highly recommend it to anybody that wants to be the best versions of themselves, because you can. And this is a fast-paced, fast-track way to get there, as long as you're willing to stay committed to yourself. Forever grateful to LMA and Tim Hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, Tim. I love you all. Thank you for this course. And I'm so excited for the future.